A little more than a length, it's it. Shading infatuated down on the fence. Then Settlers Creek, who's shading Glitterbell, and followed further back then by Kensington Abbey, Havana and Illuminated last of all, struggling around the corner. And as they balanced up at the 350, Maginica came at So Who's Harry. They've booted well clear of Corporate Larrikin and Infatuated at the 200. So Who's Harry under the whip now from Hill Maginica is Settlers Creek and also Kensington Abbey coming down the outside, and Glitterbell and Infatuated through in the middle as well. Kensington Abbey and Infatuated, Settlers Creek, Kensington Abbey. Kensington Abbey has won from Settlers Creek or Infatuated. So Who's Harry finished in fourth spot, then Maginica dying on its run as well. Glitterbell not far away from It's It, Corporate Larrikin, and further back Flying Roar, second last Havana, and Illuminated is back there in its company amongst the last of them home. Kensington Abbey at $25.50 and $5.20. Down the outside, the pace was a cracker in the early part. Kensington Abbey sitting back off them, and you could see the whole race changing complexion from the 100-metre mark. The leaders were coming back to them. So Who's Harry, Maginica, Corporate Larrikin, and then all of a sudden the swoopers arrived. Kensington Abbey at the big odds with Molly Clark aboard, 25.50, 5.20. And the judge wants the photo between Settlers Creek and Infatuated for second place. So Who's Harry there showing dazzling speed to head off Corporate Larrikin. Very few get past him, but he got headed off. And they tried to back the pace off a little there. Corporate Larrikin having to steady off So Who's Harry's heels just after the start, but it was the ones deeper out that were finishing right over the top. And Kensington Abbey, the Blackfriars mare out of Tribula for owner trainer Arthur Mortimer, racking up her fifth win in 26 starts. Last run was in the Carbine Club. First up today, she went into it without a trial, the lightweight, and has caused an upset victory over either Settlers Creek or Infatuated. Settlers Creek, Troy Turner by Discorsi from Three Sisters, trained by Colin Webster. Infatuated, number 4 by Fath out of Paris Heart, raced by Ben Duncan at Horse Rail. Justin Warwick, Chris Parnham, 250 for the place. And fourth is So Who's Harry, as we wait for the officials to come up now after the running of race number 5. Race 6, the Rehau Unlimited Polymer Solutions Handicap over 1600. Number 7 Discoville. Here's the scratching. Jerry Noski's on 9, our Brucey bonus in race 6 on the card. We still don't have any official numbers there at this stage. On the infield semaphore board, there might be a little issue down there with that. But Kensington Abbey getting home to score, and thrown out as a bit of a roughie's hope by Wes Cameron too this morning on Inside Running. Let's head back downstairs. We might just have to wait for a second or two because Arthur Mortimer is a one-man band down there, the owner and trainer, strapper as well. It is 8 from 12 rather, from 8, 4 and 5. So Kensington Abbey, Settlers Creek, Infatuated and So Who's Harry. A half a length into nose are the official margins. The time is 1:23.07 and that's finished off with a 600 of 36.37. So the grey making its way back in there with young Molly Clark aboard. Arthur Mortimer, the owner trainer. We might just get a very brief word with him down there with Adam.
Very busy man down here is Arthur Mortimer, but Arthur, I'm sure you don't mind doing the work when you get a nice win like that.
Oh, sorry, I missed.
A nice win like that makes the work a bit easier.
Oh yeah, makes it a bit better.
You've got a good opinion of this horse, don't you? We saw last prep, can pop up in nice races, and the speed they went there was always going to suit.
Yeah, she's a lovely horse. People don't realise how good she is yet.
How much of an opinion do you have of her?
Oh, I'll let her tell me.
Have you got any races marked out for her?
No, none.
Not at all?
No.
Simple as that. Well done. We'll speak to Molly Clark. I'll let you go do your work.
Would she be any use in the Bunbury Stakes or not?
Don't know. Might have to have a look at it. Cheers, mate. There's Arthur Mortimer. We'll speak to Molly Clark in a second as well, claiming 3 kilos and getting the job done with the 51 kilos here was a really nice performance. A winner last prep as well, beating Maserati. 5 lengths behind Chocoholic last prep as well. So the form lines were certainly there, and with the speed out in front today, that's the first horse that we've seen really run on strongly. Molly, as we said there, Arthur's got a pretty good opinion of this horse. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. She goes really good. I galloped her the other day. She just blew the other horse away. I really think we can get this horse right. It could probably win a pretty good race.
Were you a bit concerned with how far in front the leaders were at the turn?
Not really, because I know she sort of gets back a little bit, drops a bit between the 8 and the 6, and then powers home if you don't give up on her.
Pretty impressive to have no trial, not raced since November, and then put in a performance like that first up over 1,400 metres.
Yeah, definitely. I galloped her 2 weeks ago, and I said to Arthur she's still a little bit fat. And I galloped her Tuesday, and she just blew them away, and she does a really good job. She has a big heart. She puts in everything that she has.
How much further do you think she could get from the field? You're getting at track work in the race then?
I think she could maybe get a good mile or an 18, because she seems to finish it off great and gives me the impression she could get a bit more ground.
What about your confidence as well? We're seeing you win a few more races, going out and about as well. Are you feeling much better now?
Yeah, a lot better. I went through a bit of a flat stage for a while, but now it's picking up again, so it's good.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Molly Clark there winning race number 5, the first leg of the quad. He may have put a few out there with Kensington Abbey getting up over the 1,400 metres first up.
12.845, and we have correct weight now. It is there.